Okay, hi, good evening, everybody. I hope you can see me. Welcome to the IET Scholarship Q&A session. You guys can post the questions on the chat box, and Kavya and myself will try to answer them. I am Ajay Salari. I'm the project manager for scholarship, and Kavya is our technical head. Okay, so she will be able to answer if you have any technical questions. So we start? Any questions?
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Unfortunately, I wasn't shortlisted for exam. Please raise your questions if you have anything regarding exam.
Okay, so the first question is what will be the process and what kind of questions will be coming for online test, any past papers? Okay, I'll answer this. So, this will be a 70-minute test, which will be based on MCQs. The questions will be MCQs on basic STEM subjects, which you have learnt in your engineering. It will be according to the year in which you are studying. So if you're in first year, you will get first year questions. If you're in second year, you will get second year level questions and so on. And there are no model question papers for this. You need to be thorough with your basics. That's your maths, basic STEM subjects.
Is this a multiple choice, right? Yes, it's the
Yes.
multiple choice questions. We'll have a four options to choose. As there are seven subjects from them, they are not related to my branch. And how should I prepare for the other exams? Yeah, so as Ajay mentioned, it is a STEM subjects based on the very basics of physics, maths, and other subjects, which is you will be able to do it. And if you are in the first year engineering, whatever you have studied, I think those are the questions which they are going to cover it. That's it. Are there any negative marking scheme? No, there are no negative marks. What's the cutoff? Ajay, what's the cutoff?
There is no cutoff. All the students who are taking the exam will be stack ranked according to how you have done in your exams, and that will determine who goes ahead. The top 10% will go ahead to the next round. Are there any negative marking? Kavya has also already answered. There's no. It's an open book exam. Yes. Will there be coding questions?
Yes, it will be, but as I mentioned already, it's a multiple choice questions. Everything will be there, you have to work around and just choose an answer.
How many questions in total, and each? give me breakdown of it. So there will be around 50 questions approximately, depending on the year in which you are. And like we said, it is based, there is no, we cannot give a specific breakdown, but it's on the basic 7 subjects. What if someone is getting graduate by the time we get final results? Are we still eligible? Yes, you're still eligible. As long as you're in fourth year right now and you have applied for the IET India scholarship, then you're still eligible for it, even if you pass out from your engineering course. I have
10.
recently done second year. I'm moving to
Yeah.
third, so I will put second year, right? Yes, correct. You will put second year. That's
So
correct.
during the registration, whatever the semester you chose, based on that, questions will be popped up.
Yes.
It's top
Top
10
ten
only. It's
percent.
top
Yes.
10%, not
Yeah.
top
10.
10.
No. Stop 10%. Can I get IQs from which I could prepare? Papers, I'm guessing that is papers. Can we get papers from which I could prepare? No, there are no model question papers, like I said before. You have to, brush up on your basic STEM subjects, and the questions will be from that. So there is no model question paper for that. Can we change our choice of answers at any time? Yeah.
Yes, you can go back once you answer, you can go back, revisit, you can re-verify and re-change the answer and you can submit at the last. Once after you submit, you can't do anything. Before that, you can change any number of times. How many students
How
are
many
qualified?
students have qualified for this round? If you can reveal, and what is the top 10% for each region? So we had about 65,000 applications this year. So we have chosen 10% out of that, who will be taking this exam now. Okay, and then we will further shortlist every round. We will go ahead with the top 10%. That is the process. And region wise, whoever is shortlisted will be informed again after this, after the online exams are over. The rankings would be accumulative for all years or a year wise rankings. No, it would be
It's
accumulative because the way we said it is, you're going to get questions according to your own years. So if you are in first or second year, you will get questions from first and second year only. You will not get, as for example, a first year student will not get questions of fourth year. So it is according to your level. Um, so yes, it will be accumulative ranking only. It's not year wise.
if by
If
mistake we'll lost our internet connection. Sorry. This you have to be very careful with your thing. You have to have a very stable internet connection. Um, Otherwise, once you actually lose the internet connection, you will not be able to, you will be disqualified. You can't join the exam again.
that
So
is
I'll
why we
just,
are recommending
yeah,
that you use a laptop or a desktop to take your exam and not on the mobile.
yeah. So I'll just tell the technicalities of while you're taking an exam. Just use there are certain things you need to follow, like have a stable internet connection, have a better, like at least, 2 or 3 mbps, like the questions has to load. If the questions are not loading, just ping us, there'll be a chat available. Once you log into the exam, you'll be able to chat with us directly and you can send us a screenshot and we will sort out immediately, then and there itself. And if at all, if you are unable to do that, and you can send us as an email, we will sort out. If it is this thing, like if there is no power cut, please have a have a backup, plug, charge your laptop to the 100% and have a power backup. What else?
I'm a third year. Then if I'm in third year computer science engineering program, I'll be answering questions till the curriculum of third year computer science, right? Or all the seven subjects. To clarify my question further, I want to ask you example, if I am in my third year, I will be facing questions from the content, thought, and mechanical third year. So your question is basically, if you're a third year computer science student, will you get a third year mechanical questions, right? If I'm understanding the question correctly. So like we said, we do not have stream specific questions in this test. All the questions are based on basic science STEM subjects, which is your science, maths subjects, so which all engineering students should have a knowledge of. So it's not depending on the stream, the questions which you will get. It's only dependent on your year. The level of the questions have been set according to the year of engineering, not according to the streams. I hope that helps. How many questions will be there, and how do we arrange do we need to arrange for a webcam too for the exam? Like I said, there will be around 50 questions, plus or minus 5 according to the year in which you are, and webcam is not required.
Yes, you can use the notebook during the exam, but do not open a new tab. If you open a new tab, you will be disqualified. Uh, do not leave the browser which you have opened it and the window which you are on, the tab which you are on. Do not open the new tab. If you open it, and you will be disqualified from the thing exam.
Yeah, Meghali is asking during the start of the exam option to give exam will be available, because currently the IIT website there's no such options. Yes, definitely. The option will be enabled between third to fifth. That is when you have blocked your slots, and you will be able to log in only in the slot that you have booked.
Yeah, you won't be able to take an exam in the mobile. It's only on the laptop. Uh, Once you log in, you will be able to see a take a exam button on the right side corner, and you click on it. It will take you to the instruction page. Just log in before 5 minutes so that you can read the instruction page, and the start the exam button will be appeared only at the time you chose. Like for example, you have selected July 3rd 4:30 slot, so it will be on dot, it will be opened at 4:30. It won't be opened before or after. You will be disqualified. If you are trying to open after your slot, it will be disqualified.
Next question. The mail, it was written that we have to attempt at least one question from each subject to qualify. What does that actually imply?
So there are, like for example, if you have in each subject there are some 5 questions. In that, at least you need to answer one question. There are no negative marks. If you don't know, you can just answer whatever that you feel it is right. But you have to, at least you have to attempt one question in each subject. Like for example, 7 subject, you have to at least answer 7 questions in overall to submit your answers.
If we will shortlist in the next round, then how will we come to know about that? Harshal and the others, whoever is selected and shortlisted, we will be sending you again emails to inform you about that. Okay, so please watch out, keep an eye on your mailbox. What is the qualifying marks? Like I said, Megali, there is no qualifying marks. We are going to stack rank the students according to their marks, and the top 10% will get to go to the next round. Do we need to finish tests during the slot, or we can start the test during the slot? Kavya?
So it is like, for example, your slot is as 4 o'clock to 5:10. You have to finish your exam between that. You won't be after 5:10. You won't be able to do any. You won't be able to take a test. And for example, if you are logging in at 4 o'clock exactly, so you will get an 70 minutes of full time. If you are logging in at 4:30, that minus 30 minutes will be lost. So you have to log on to the exact time so that you can get a full time to finish your exam. You can switch the tab between the subjects to answer. You can like for example, you are in the physics subject. After you answer 5 questions, it automatically go to the next subject. Otherwise, you can click on the tabs and you can switch the tabs to go to the next questions. I mean, next subject. There's no if two candidates get same marks, then there is a criteria of timing shortlisting. No, it's as we mentioned already, it is a top 10%. Even if they are getting same marks, but they'll belong to a top 10 percent, so they'll both will get the chances. Mhm. Ajay, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry. Meenakshi, coming back to Meenakshi's question, just IIT membership count in this exam ranking? No, in this exam ranking will be purely on based on the marks which you score. Has nothing to do with your IIT member or not. How many questions will be there for each subject?
So, as we mentioned already, it depends on the semester you are in and complexity of the questions you get. Though it is a STEM subject, there might be a little complex questions for the higher semesters. So they get a lesser questions but more marks. Uh, Within that 49 questions, you will be getting it. Either you might get 49 questions or you might get little lesser question based on your uh, semester. There's no qualifying marks, as Ajay already mentioned. It's just that you have to come on to the top 10% scoring. And there is no negative marks as well. Sorry, Ajay.
Yeah, can we have two choices for medium of exam, either Hindi or English or only English? No, Harshal, the
It's
medium would be English only. We currently don't support other languages right now. MCQs are single correct or multi correct? No, they are all single correct. How many questions per subject? As Kavya has already answered that, depends on the semester that you are in. It will vary. But there are roughly around an average of about 50 questions for each student. The next steps after test. So the next step after you qualify for the test, and if you're shortlisted for the next round, which will be the regional round, we will contact you, and 10 days prior to your regional round, we will give you a societal challenge based on which you have to come up with a solution, an engineering solution, and create a presentation based on that concept. And then you have to come down to the regional center where we are having this. We will be having it in 5 different centers in all over India. We will invite you to the closest center. You will have to come in of explaining your concept, and they will judge you on that. That will be the next round. Sumit, yeah, is travel reimbursement is provided. Okay, so Sumit, for the regional rounds, we do not provide travel reimbursement. But if you do clear the regional round, we will be having the nationals in Bangalore on 2nd September. So for that, we'll be taking care of all your travel arrangements. Okay, another question comes about the next round. Okay, challenge is same for national and regional. Yes, the challenge is the same for regional and national, but given that there is for regional, we will be giving you only 10 days to come up with your concept. And post the regional, you will have a lot of time, and we will also connect you with IIT members, experienced members, who can help you, further develop and refine this presentation and this challenge, uh, which is given to you. So we are expecting that though it is the same topic which will be presented again in the national, but we expect that your presentation, your concept has leveled up a few notches because of the mentorship and the extra time that you will have between the regional and nationals. Calculator is allowed in this exam. Yes, you
Yes,
can
it.
definitely use. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can use the calculators, books. You can do all that, but do not open the new tab and do not switch the tab. Do not open the new window. You will be disqualifying. Once you disqualify, we won't be able to re-enable you for the exam. Okay, for all the candidates. Okay, they won't get the same questions. They do get a different questions. It's like out of 500 questions, you might get only a 5 questions, which is I don't know how to
Similar.
explain to you with respect to that, but it
It
is
is
all different.
randomized.
Yeah, randomly picked up questions from entire question bank. It's different for every student.
Can we change the topic we worked in regionals for nationals? No, I'm sorry. That will not be allowed because we one of the criterias that we look at is also how much of an improvement is there in your concept from the regional round stage to your national round stage. That is also one of the things that we look at, one of the parameters, the improvement that you were able to put in to improve your concept, improve your idea, uh, from your national stage to your, I mean, sorry, from your regional stage to your national stage. So, sorry, the topic is not changed. We would like you to improve on that, and we would like to see you the improvement. Is there some way we can change our regional center? My home is in the north region, but I study in a college located in South India. Uh, yeah, Sarthak, what you can do is we normally do not allow zone changes. But if it is an exceptional case and you're not able to make it, you can write to us. We will ask the board, the committee, the scholarship committee to consider it, and we can get it's on a case to case basis. So it will really depend on the case and the person, student situation. So you'll have whoever has certain this kind of a situation, I request you to write to me at scholarships at the IIT.in. Is there any open challenge also, like we can select problem from real world situation? Sumit, these challenges which are given to you are real world challenges, and these are set by the UN, and these are societal real life challenges which we are facing, India is facing, and the region specific, which we share with the students, and you have to come up with solutions for that. I have to do emergency work now. Can I leave at this moment? And if I leave, I can. Yes, you can watch a recorded video of this session on our IET channel after this session is over. You can leave, Harshal, if you have to leave. Okay, next question. Only we have to provide an approach or solve a challenge or actual solution like a hardware solution. No, it is you have to provide a solution to the challenge. Yes, it has to be practical, it has to be an engineering solution, it has to be a practical solution, and it has to be a presentable solution which you have to come up with. How long is this session? This session we will close once we have answered all the questions that we have here. But typical time ending time would be 5 p.m. Oh no, okay, okay. Yes, Kunal, I want to clarify that the solution expected is a physical thing or just a representation of poster. Like I said, you have to make a PPT based on the solution. So it doesn't have to be a prototype or a physical thing. It can just be the concept, but provided, like I said, it's an engineering solution, it's a doable solution, and for you get brownie points if it's a marketable solution. So just a presentation will do. We are not looking for prototypes at this stage. When will be the results of the test? Results of the test will be announced by 15th of July, but you may receive mails before that as well.
Also, you can watch this important dates section on the website so that you will get the clear dates when you get the email, when you get the announcement of
Yes.
shortlisted regional rounds and all. You can visit the website and see also anytime.
precise. What are the previous solutions IIT scholars provided?
I
You
guess,
can refer to our social media post. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
sorry, Ajay, you please go ahead.
Yeah, what are the previous solution IIT scholars provided? I think you're asking here is the previous contestants have provided. Is that the question? Can you please be a little more clear about this?
Where can we get good stuff? Yeah, you can check on the social media, the previous year topics you might get it. So those based on those things only they would have come up with some solutions.
Yes, we have put them out. Some of them, see, the concepts which the students come up with is your property. IT is not going to take your idea. So we are we have put forth what the previous participants have presented in a very short and concise manner on the social media. You can refer to that. Sir, I am in first year. How can I make these projects in PPT round? Srinivas, all you need to do is you will be given a problem. You need to come up with a solution using your engineering skills, what you have learned in engineering, and you have to just make a presentation on that. It doesn't have to be PPT. It can be on PowerPoint, Word, Excel, whatever, which will help you put across your idea to a jury. Because the next round will be a physical round where you have to physically come to the regional round and explain what is your solution and your concept or that you have come up with. So any which means you can use and you can explain it to them. Ma'am, what is the qualifying marks in the second round?
If the second round is online exam, um, I mean I don't know the
Yeah, so for online exam,
yeah.
yeah, for online exam, we have already, both of us have already said that Kavya and me both have said there are no qualifying marks. It's just the highest 10% will go get through to the next round. Is there any benefit if marks of test is completed before the allocated time?
There's nothing as such. We have given you enough time to think and answer properly. We all expect you to use the time and answer properly rather than finishing the time before that.
Yeah, there are no bonus points for finishing it early. Please use the complete 70 minutes. If you are able to make prototype of solution, can we present? Yes, definitely. You can present. If you are able to make a prototype, you're most welcome to bring it to the regional center and present it.
Okay, he
On
was referring to online exam.
so we have
Okay.
already okay, we have already answered that. Yeah. In this AI and chatbot tools present, is there anything to check the usage of the same for the exam, so as it's an open book exam?
As I've already
Kavya?
mentioned, you can't open the new tab, you will be disqualified. If you open the new tab or a new window, you will be disqualified. And you can't copy the question and paste it. All that is there. If you are trying to do all that, you will be disqualified. Be careful. Rather than getting disqualified and regretting later, I suggest not to do all these things. If you want, you can just open up the physics book or maths book and on the answers, whatever you find it. Like if you want some formulas, you can check and you can do that. But we do not, suggest you to look into the AI or a chat, but you might get disqualified. What are the basic questions you'll ask in the exam? This is also answered earlier. It's based on the STEM subject. Uh, you'll be getting the questions, and based on that, based on your which semester are you in. The complexity of the questions will be increased. That's it. How many questions will be on online exam? Yeah, for example, if you are in a first semester, you might get a seven subject, seven questions in each subject. If you are in the fourth year, you might get some five questions in each subject. So it depends on the semester and the complexity. As I already mentioned, complexity increases as you need more time to solve that thing. The questions will reduce. That's it.
Thank you. So, students, do we have any other questions? You can access this video on our IET channel, YouTube channel later after this session. Sumit, you will get a mail irrespective of whether you get selected or you don't get selected. You will get a mail which will say either you're selected or it will always also tell you if you're not selected. IIT always sends mails to both kinds of students. For second year, what will be the number of questions?
So I was just telling a number for an example, but as we have already mentioned, it's below 50 questions. Based on your semester, you will get it. First year or second year, you will get the number of questions.
For next round, traveling charges are reimbursed or not? Like I explained, Srinivas, before, for regional rounds, we do not reimburse the charges. You have to make arrangements yourself. But if you are selected in the regional round, we will be having the national round in Bangalore on 2nd September. And for that, we will be taking care of all your travel. What type of travel reimbursement will be done in the national round? Well, we will be taking care of your entire travel and stay. So it's an end to end from your home to back to your home. Everything will be paid by the IIT for the national rounds. How many students are selected from each round?
Regional round.
Regional.
From each round, region. From each region.
Okay, for the online test. So, like I said, Sumit, before, this is going to be all the students who answer the test are going to be ranked according to their how they've done in the test, and the top 10% of that will go to the next round. How many students are shortlisted after the exam? Like I said, the top 10% is shortlisted for the next round. Can I apply for the scholarship next year if I'm not selected or selected? As long as you're an undergraduate engineering student the next year, you can apply. Even if you have selected, not selected, won it or not won it, it's not an issue. That's not a criteria. As long as you're an undergraduate engineering student studying doing a BE or BTech course, you can apply again next year. In exam, we have what type of question mean multiple choice questions. So, Maya, these are just basic questions which have multiple choice answers. So, you have a question which will have four answers. You have to select one. Only one of them is correct. So, can we have any opportunities other than scholarship like internships and jobs? Srinivas, we are a member-oriented organization, so most of these things are offered only to IET student members. Okay, so jobs and internships is another thing which comes under the membership. Scholarship is one thing which where the membership is not a requirement; it's not compulsory. But for any other opportunities with us, you'll have to become an IIT member. Including national level, can I have won multiple hackathons, including national and state level hackathons. Can I be able to present those idea also? Yes, Sumit, if it is your original idea, you can definitely present it. Uh, that's not an issue. But we would request you to make sure that it is our original idea. What are the benefits of that selected 10 people? Sorry, I didn't get the question, Mr. Girish. Can you please be more specific to 10 people? Which 10 people you mean to say? You come back to that. What are the benefits of taking membership at IIT? That's a whole other conversation and it can go on. It's thing. I would suggest you to go on to our website, IIT India website, and have a look, and you will get all the benefits of becoming an IIT member. And then you can contact us if you're interested. One of the benefits I can tell you is, like you said, you asked for internships. Those internships are offered only to student members. What is the count of students appearing for this online test? So, like I said, there were 65,000 students who have applied. So, we have invited 10% of them. Okay, Sumit is asking if you're selected for regional round, then we will get the IIT membership. Sumit, you need to win the regional round. That is either as a winner or a runner-up. You have to come either first or second in the regional round, and the winner and the runner-up will get IIT membership complimentary as a part of their winning for 1 year. Okay, yeah. So, Mr. Girish, come back to this. Okay, regional round selected 10. What are the benefits? So, okay, I'm going to assume that these are what you're talking about. We have 5 regional rounds. Okay, so out of 5 regional round, every regional round we will have a winner and a runner-up. So, those are the 10 people who get selected to go on to the thing. So, yeah. So, the final 10, first of all, these are the final 10. The winners of the regional rounds get to go to the national round. The top 5, the winners get to go to the national round. The runner up Also, the runner-up do not get to go to the national round, but they do get a prize money of 40,000 rupees, IET membership for a year, and a certificate from IET. So these are the benefits that a runner-up will get. Uh, of course, the people who have won the national round get to go to, I mean, sorry, who have won the regional round, the 5 students will get to go to the national round and participate there. And the winner of the national round, as you are aware, the first prize is 3 lakhs. The second prize is 1,70,000 and the third prize is 1,50,000. So those 5 finalists have a chance to win that prize. And all 10 get 1 year of membership and the certificate. What are the benefits of the certificate? The certificate is valued. IIT India certificate is valued. You can use it when you apply for a next higher education or anything like that. Kavya, what are the basic requirements of the test, like laptop, etc.?
Yeah, as I've already mentioned, have a high speed internet, power backup, and take the exam in the laptop and use the Google Chrome for the better experience. If you're using IE or whatever it is, so use the latest version of it so that you will be getting the questions without any glitch as such.
How many people write exam Bangalore region? Girish, we really don't go into those kind of metrics right now because this is an online test and students are free to take up their test from anywhere. And we do not specifically divide it at this time region wise. Okay.
I think we are almost reaching end
Yes,
of
we
the.
have been online for almost 50 minutes now. And I think we have answered most of the questions. So we have the last 5 to 10 minutes. If you have any other questions, please go ahead, guys. Last 5 to 10 minutes. Who will bond travel expense? Like I already explained, Anmol, for regional round, you will have to do that yourself. For the national round, IET will. So if you don't have laptop, how can we write exam? Can write on smartphone.
As I mentioned, you won't be able to take an exam. That button will not be appearing to take the exam in the mobile phone. We have removed that feature. As the while you're taking the exam, you might get a call. It might interrupt, and when the screen goes off, you will disqualify. Rather than that, you can actually. I mean, like we have disabled that feature. You can only take the exam in the laptop. You can go to college and take the exam, or you can just borrow your friends for some time. At least you can do that.
Okay, Anmol is asking, will 30% tax be deducted on prize money? Anmol, I'm not sure about this taxation laws, but we transfer 100% of what we promise. Tax part is your liability to pay to the government of India, so I won't be getting into that. But whatever we are promising, the entire amount will be transferred to your account if you win. How many questions will we get? We have already answered this, so I'm going to skip this. Girish is asking where the regional rounds will be conducted. Yeah, regional round, like I said before, will be conducted in 5 cities. That is New Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, and Bangalore. These are the five cities that will be conducting the regional rounds. Whichever is the closest to you, you will be invited to come to that city. Which are the four regions? Sumit, like I said, there are no four regions, there'll be five regions. We have two regions, two centers in the south, because typically we get a lot of applications from South India. So we divide the complete South India states into two regions. So one regional final happens in Bangalore and one happens in Chennai. How much gets selected for next round? Like I already answered this. Again, it's a 10% cutoff. Will there be lodging and staying arrangements at the location if selected after the online test? So Anmol, this is what I said. After the online test, the next round is the regional round, and for the regional round, we will not be making any travel arrangements for the students. We will have to make our own arrangements. We will be making all travel and stay arrangements at the national round level. That will be the round after that. All right, so we have the last 5 minutes. If there are any other questions, please go ahead. You can look at this session afterwards. You can watch the recording on IIT YouTube channel. Where will the national exam be conducted? The national exam will be conducted in Bangalore on 2nd September. Kavya, any requirements for test like camera, mic, etc.?
You don't need to enable camera, mic. We don't need all that. All you just need to just focus on 70 minutes without opening a new tab or uh, trying to cheat on it. So you just take the exam so that you will qualify for the next round. The moment you do all that, you will be disqualified automatically. System itself will disqualify. We won't disqualify. The moment you open a new tab, it will be disqualified. And you're trying to open a new window, it will be disqualified.
Okay, last question. Are all the students, irrespective of the year of study, will be competing? Like I already explained, it is all years, but the level of questions that they will get will be according to their year of studying. So it is not the same level of questions that everybody will face. If webcam is not mandatory, then how will you get to know whether a student is answering it with honesty?
Yeah, I have already mentioned these questions to you. I mean, things to you. If you open a new tab, we don't need to worry about it. It will just disqualify. And we have already mentioned it is an open book. You can just open your book and answer these questions. But apart from that, if you are trying to do something in the laptop, it will disqualify automatically.
Okay, some of these questions are of very redundant. They are the same questions, so I'm just going to skip them. We've already answered this. There are no negative marking. Regional rounds will be conducted between 15th July to 15th August. What is the procedure of regional round? I've already explained. You need to come up with a concept for a solution for the problem which we'll be giving to you. This last, there is another question here for project presentation. Is there someone who will guide us? Like I said, once when you're coming for the regional round, you will be given the problem statement for which you have to come up with a concept and a solution. So at the regional round, you will have to come up with the solution yourself. We give you only 10 days, so we don't expect it to be a very complex solution that you have come up with. Just a basic idea of how you're going to solve the issue, and your basic thinking. After the regional round, once you're selected and you're shortlisted for the national round, that's when we'll connect you with some of our IIT senior members, jury members, who can help you, who can mentor you to improve your presentation further. Is anyone having another scholarship can get this scholarship? Yes, our scholarship is not dependent on grants of other scholarships. If you're already getting a grant from someone else, that's fine. You're still eligible to apply for IIT scholarship.
If
Syllabus
anyone,
for first year.
yeah,
Sorry, go
this
ahead,
is-
Kaya.
no, if anyone of you interested to apply for the next year's scholarship as well, on the website there is a section called Get Updates. If you put in your email ID, next year they will contact you if there is any application opening is there. So you can get a notification from that.
Yeah. So syllabus for first year students, Rohit, we have already explained this. It is basically on STEM subjects. You will get questions based on first year level only. Regional round, online exam or offline exam? I've already explained to you, Girish, that it's an offline. You have to make a presentation, come into the regional center and present it in front of the jury there. So it is definitely an offline physical process. From regional round and national round are both physical rounds. All right, we have the last 3 minutes to go in this session. Yeah, any other last questions which we haven't answered yet? Or if you have any other further questions which come up in your mind later, which you are not remembering now, you can always drop me a mail at scholarships@theiit.in. But before you do that, I would suggest that you please go through our website, especially the FAQ section and the important dates section on our website, which will answer most of your questions.
There's a YouTube link. Last year's YouTube link also is there. If you want, if you guys want to go back and revisit, I've pasted in the chat. You guys can visit that as well.
Yes. So we are going to log off now in a minute's time. If there are any other last questions, please feel to free to write to us. And also, of course, you can refer to this video after this session will be available live on the YouTube channel, on the IIT India YouTube channel. I don't have a question from you, Anmol. It just says kindly answer. I've answered your previous question. If some same number of students get same marks, how would you select from them? If they are coming in the top 10%, then all of them get selected. Okay, so I think that's the last question. So thank you very much for taking your time out and attending this session. Hopefully, we were able to clear some of your doubts. Please, like we said again, please try to use laptop or a desktop with a stable internet connection to take your tests. And we wish you best of luck, Kavya. Thank you, Kavya, for being online and helping us with
Thank
these questions.
Thank you guys once again. If any doubts, there'll be a chat will be enabled during the exam. You can get in touch with us. Otherwise, you can always write to us. Anything within your slot, try to resolve it. Beyond that, we won't be able to help with anything. All the best for you guys. Thank you.